Bowfinger is an American comedy film directed by Frank Oz. With themes of comedy and satire in Hollywood, Bowfinger tells the story of an out-of-work, down-on-his-luck director trying to make ends meet, while holding on to dreams of fame and success in the movie business. After discovering what he believes is a great script, Bobby Bowfinger sets upon a journey with the remaining actors in his company to make a film starring Hollywood megastar Kit Ramsey. Only Kit is unaware that he is in the movie right up until the end. Bowfinger shows a story of what happens when an ambitious and desperate director is trying hard to live up to his words and promises of great Hollywood dreams of movies. After getting a confirmation from Hollywood executive Jeffrey Renfro that if Kit Ramsey stars in his movie, then Universal will distribute it. He is assisted by a cast of a variety of aspiring and established actors, with some just trying to make a living, and a crew which include undocumented immigrants and other helpful members who are also working in the industry. And one of the themes of Bowfinger, we get to see how this director is able to use his contacts and resources to find a way to make a movie out of a low budget, giving a sort of look into this area of Hollywood at how a person can make it from just being able to hold on to their dreams. This is also true with the example of the accountant and part-time receptionist Ephraim, who was able to write what is believed to be a great script called Chubby Ram, relating to an alien invasion, making his dreams of success real. Looking at aspiring actress Daisy, who's just moved from the country, she is shown as having a drive for wanting to be a movie star and live in this world, where she is constantly learning how the business works as she develops relationships with the people she meets. Carol, a more established actress who almost leaves Bowfinger to be back on Broadway again, is a character who dreams of working in a professional environment where together they can make some sort of meaningful work. All of these characters and various dynamics give a sense of the story and its theme of longing to achieve more in one's life. With the character of movie star Kit Ramsey, we see someone who, although enjoys his success and fame, wants more in a role that's being offered to him. As we learn more of his character, we find the difficulties he faces and deals with because of his success and fame. He dreams and expresses how he wants an Oscar to get the kind of role that people will admire him for. He attends an organization called Mindhead, where he is able to vent some of his frustrations and paranoias. He relates that one of the voices he's recently been hearing in his head is supposedly telling him to expose himself to the LA Lakers cheerleaders. This voice sounds a lot like former President John F. Kennedy Jr., as Kit explains that the Laker girls' cheerleading squad need to be taken down a peg or two, and that this is the reason for his actions. Kit feels that he's been racially discriminated against and isn't able to be accepted as himself, and this seems to be driving him to a type of insanity where he's become somewhat confused, thinking aliens are after him, and needing to find some personal stability. When the Mindhead team catches Bowfinger surrounding Kit Ramsey, it's concluded that the paranoia that he's felt in this instance is actually true, with him actually being followed. With the character of Jefferson, a nerd-type personality who was working at a fast food restaurant with an interest in movies, seemingly susceptible to being taken advantage of, is given a role as a Kit Ramsey lookalike and errand boy by Bowfinger. In his first scene running across a dangerous highway, he's told that there are stunt drivers, which is how they do it in Hollywood. He's calling out to Heavenly God as he crosses a busy and dangerous highway for this scene. After this terrifying moment, he tells Bowfinger how he doesn't want to do this anymore and would rather go back to running errands. After finding out that Jefferson and Kit are brothers, we get some sense of their similarities and differences. Jefferson seems more happy living a lowly life serving others, while Kit seems to have gone against this idea and is wanting to find a place in the world of Hollywood where he's a star like Jackie Chan or Jean-Claude Van Damme. He wants to be more of an action man than standing by seemingly innocently than anything else. Not having permission is another theme which comes up over the course of the film, with elements of corruption also. On Bowfinger's night out with actress Daisy, he tells her he will never abuse her trust, though he steals her card and purchases a whole lot of second-hand film equipment with it. Also, when the police officer is trying to find out whether Bowfinger has a permit to film on the set, Bowfinger asks him if he ever thought about acting in a film as a way to bribe him get out of this problem. Another example is towards the end of the movie they're shooting, when they are having difficulty trying to figure out how they will finalize the film when they don't have Kit Ramsey's permission to be in it. Similar to overcoming the other situations, Bowfinger is able to use a type of blackmail to get Kit to film a few more scenes and have his permission in exchange for not releasing the tape of him exposing himself to the Laker cheerleading squad. When the completed movie is being screened in the cinema, we're seen into the world of various characters who have been able to realize their dreams to some extent. There's a proud feeling from seeing themselves on screen or the work they've achieved in this process, and there's a feeling that they've made it. This is also true in the way that Bowfinger expresses that if a FedEx truck casually dropped off a script to him, that this will signify to him that he's made it, which happens at the end. This is a feeling that overall, after this long and exhausting journey of making a movie, that it's all worth it if by at the end you're made to feel important. As the story goes, not only is Bowfinger able to make more films, but even be able to star in his next film alongside his fellow actors in the company. In Bowfinger, we see into this world of a director and his dreams of making it in Hollywood, where what's hoped for is able to be achieved with the right resources, characters and crew who are able to realize their dreams and success too, regardless of what it may cost in the process. I invite you to comment whether you agree or not, or if you have any different takes on this film or its various elements. Thanks for watching.